Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing weekly check-in for the 4th week of September. So I do have my stickers already filled out and I'm going to go to the weekly check-in portion. So my weekly check-in is going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to be checking in from the 24th through the 28th. So from the 29th through the 2nd, so Sunday the 2nd, I was in LA I was going for the Bad Bunny concert. So that was on the 30th. So we left on Thursday and then came back on Sunday. So during that time I used my adventure entertainment money, and I also I'm actually going to be getting paid for my internship, which was not the case initially. Most of the internships were unpaid, and then during, like, before I started, they did have us fill out like a W-2 and stuff like that related to like getting paid, but they didn't like tell us anything. They just sent out the forms and told us to, you know, fill them out before we were gonna start. The first day that I went in, I had to go to the HR office the first day just for like a couple hours to get some paperwork and do like the orientation part. And then I asked them there if there was like a reason why we had to fill out that form, and they told us that they were not supposed to really talk about it, but that they were pushing to have the internship paid. So that was going to be a possibility, but they didn't know for sure, but they just wanted to have the documents all completed, just in case that did go into effect. They could you know, proceed with paying us and everything would be in place. So from what I understood, the agency that I am entering for is a nonprofit, so it was like a back and forth with the county trying to get everything approved and situated for them to start paying us. So my internship ended up being paid, which I'm really grateful for, because a lot of the internships and a lot of my classmates don't get paid for their internship. And the first year we do have to do 16 days a week of internship. So Thursdays and Fridays are our internship days, 8 hours a day. And then for the second year we actually have to do 3 days, so it's a total of 24 hours a week that we have to be at our internship. So I'm really grateful, because next year it's possible that I won't get paid, it's possible that I will, I don't know. But I'm just gonna try to save up as much as I can so that I don't have as many loans to take out, or that I can start paying some of my loan. But yeah, so that's a little background on why I was able to use my adventure entertainment plus my paycheck, because I am getting paid. So that's what I used during this time. And since I didn't actually spend that much, and I only had like 215, I believe it was, in my adventures entertainment, that wasn't going to be enough, because just alone with the room it was 290 that I paid. So just with that it was already 290. So having that paycheck came in handy. And also, it's not going to be a lot of money, just because I am only interning 2 days a week, so that means I get paid for 4 days. So I get paid roughly around $560. At least that's how my first paycheck came out. My second paycheck came out to less, just because I did miss the 29th and the 30th. I didn't go into my internship, so I do have to make up those days. So I probably will get paid for that whenever I do choose to go in. I'm thinking of going in on a Saturday, since they are open Saturdays, and that way, like, I can, you know, not have to worry about going in during a day that I have class or anything like that. And my supervisor is okay with me going in on a Saturday. I just gotta let them know. But yeah, I just wanted to give that little like backstory on how I had a paycheck. But yeah, so for my check-in, I'm only checking in from the 24th to the 28th, because like I said, for these days until the 2nd I used that money. And then I also, when I got back on Sunday, I got back like around 8 p.m. so I did not want to do any schoolwork, any budgeting or anything like that. So I ended up not budgeting for that whole week. So that whole week I just used that money that I got paid in like combination with my, I guess, adventures entertainment envelope. So that envelope is completely empty, and I used up all that money throughout that week. So I'm gonna, today when I'm recording this video is actually the 9th, so I'm pretty behind, but I'm gonna try to get back on track with budgeting. So yeah, so just like 1 week kind of like messed everything up, but It's okay. So starting off with the 24th, let me get my stickers. Okay. So on the 24th, I went to campus to just work on assignments. Sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to concentrate at home. So I went to campus, and before I got there, I stopped by Taco Bell and got their breakfast box. So that came out to $7. And then that same day, I also went, so I had gone to campus to do some work, and also because my friend and I were meeting up for an event at school at noon. So I got to campus like around, I think like 8, and then met up with her around noon. And then after the event, we were there for about like an hour and a half. And after that, we went to eat at Fire Wings, and I spent $13 there. And then after that, I gave her a ride home, and we also stopped by Dutch Bros, and I paid for her drink. So I reloaded my card with $15. So $15 for Dutch Bros. And then that's it for the 24th. On the 25th, I spent $50 for my toiletries because I went to go get a pedicure with my sister. So that came out to $50. And that was on Sunday the 25th. And then that same day I also got my eyebrows done, so I spent $14. And that came out of my beauty envelope. And then I'm sorry that I had like such a long, I guess, intro. I just wanted to give a little bit of a backstory on what was going on. On the 26th, I spent $7 at Taco Bell because I went to, well, actually, let me start off with my nails. I spent $70 on my nails. So since I was going to the Bad Bunny concert, I wanted to get my nails done, and I wanted to get them Bad Bunny themed. So this is the design that I did. It's supposed to like read Bad Bunny. I don't know which way is best to show it, but yeah, so these are just the same as these, but they just don't have the glitter. And then yeah, so this is my nail design. So I spent $70, so I went before class to get my nails done. I got my appointment really early at 8 a.m. so I was able to go before going to class. And then I also spent on Taco Bell because I didn't take any lunch because I didn't think I would have enough time to like go to campus, hit up my food or anything like that. So I just decided I would just stop by to get something, and I just ate it in my car before I had to go to class. So I spent $7 at Taco Bell again. I got the breakfast box that I had gotten on Saturday, which was pretty good. And then that same day, I also spent $4 while I was at the drive-thru for the Taco Bell. There was someone asking for money, so I gave them $4 out of my groceries. So that was for the 26th. On this 27th, I spent $250 for the hotel, and I just put that on a sinking fund stickers, even though that came out like from my paycheck technically. So that was $290. And then that was it for the 27th. On the 28th, I spent I was staying on campus longer than usual to work on assignments before I left because I had quite a bit of assignments due the following week, and I wanted to kind of catch up a little bit. So I went to this place on campus called, I think it's called Tender's Love Chicken. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember it being called. And I spent $12, so I took 11 out of spending and then 1 out of my restaurants. That place was pretty good. It was my first time trying it. Since I left when I graduated, like with my undergrad, they added a couple new places, and this was one of them that I had never tried before. And then for the 29th, 30th, and the 1st, I'm just gonna leave them like that because I did spend, but I didn't track every single thing that I spent. I mean, I could figure it out by going to my debit card transactions, but I know that I spent, and I also made a note on my weekly check-in that on the 29th through the 2nd, I was in LA and I used my Adventures Entertainment money and my paycheck during that time. And then same thing for the 3rd through the 7th. I didn't budget, so I used that money throughout that week. So I'm gonna go to the weekly check-in. I can put my stickers away. So for gas, I didn't spend anything. I didn't get gas until I got back. So I spent 0. I had 120 remaining. And then for groceries, I spent 4. Oh, actually, I did remember that I did forget transaction for my groceries. I spent $20 at Safeway on the 28th. I do not remember what I bought anymore. It's been a while. But I spent $20. Okay, now that should be accurate. So $24 total. So I spent 24 and I had 27 initially. So I should have 3 remaining. And then for my restaurants, I spent 7 at Taco Bell. And then, oops, that was another right one. 7 at Taco Bell. 13 at Fire Wings and 15 at Dutch Bros. That should be a total of 36. Oh, and then $1 here. So now it should be a total of 36. So 0 remaining. And then for spending, I spent 7 and then 11. So that should be 18. Spent 18. 0 remaining. Miscellaneous, I didn't spend anything. So 10 remaining. Oops. 10 remaining. 0 spent. Let me try to take that one off. Okay, and then for fun, I didn't budget anything, so I'm just gonna do a line, and then nothing for unbudgeted. And then for my eyebrows, I already paid that off. My pedicure already paid off, as well as my nails. The hotel I also already paid off, so everything should be accounted for. So for my wallet, I did take out the money already. I don't have anything in my envelopes because I did whatever money I had remaining, I added it to budget out for my October paycheck. So I already budgeted that out. So I already took the money out, took it to the bank so that I could get the right denominations. So I do have my October budget done, which will be the next video. But yeah, the remaining money I did add it to my income for October, for the first paycheck of October. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly check-in. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.